So you can pick whichever 3 balls you'd like and just show me where you're at, and that will be a great starting point. Nice. They bounce, so it's pretty fun. Nice. So did you do that on purpose, that little trick?
Yeah, I can do that.
At both hands?
I haven't done this before.
Left is harder. Yeah. Nice. So when did you learn?
About, let me see, 5th grade.
Really?
5th or 6th grade, I had a lesson on it.
Sweet. And you still remember it. That's great. Awesome. So then I've got a few options for you. Basically, we can learn some tricks. I can teach you kind of the pattern for doing 4. We can try pins a little, although I think 4 and pins are kind of harder, so I think it'd probably be best to start with tricks. I juggle a lot lower than you, and that's partly because I've had a lot more practice. Generally, people will juggle higher because they have more time to catch the balls. As you get better, though, I think you'll realize that it's easier to juggle lower because you have more control then, and you have less chance of messing. Try to throw the ball straight up, like about that high. It's a lot easier to throw a ball straight up when you throw it lower. It's like then if the trajectory will be more opposite. But it can help with doing the tricks, realizing that doing it lower can be better, but it's also harder. One easy one that I think I'm going to have you try to do that looks cool, you already kind of know how to do, and it's this. So you basically start juggling 1 in each hand. Like, you're doing this essentially, but you're swapping hands. It just looks really cool though, and it looks like something you can already do. Good. It's here, let's put 1 down for a second, because I think your brain is a little bit confused at if you're doing this, or if you're doing this, or this. So you look really skilled because it looks like you're just like going wherever, but you want to try to, yeah, which is good because that takes skill. Going in one direction, and the easiest way, yeah, is going outward, like toward your right, yeah, spinning it like that. Just because then, when you learn to juggle 4 or other tricks, that's kind of the pattern you want to be able to do. Here, try these. I know that the weight is heavier with them, but when you drop them, they don't roll as far. It helps if you try to get your hand kind of to do like a sweeping motion, and that way you're not like trying to do it the easiest way. Or do you just want to try it?
You can show me what to do first.
So you want to stop, and you can juggle a few in this hand, and then throw it to the other hand, juggle a few in this hand. Then it kind of looks cooler once you get a little better to just do 1. See what I'm saying? But right now you just want to get your brain to understand, okay, stop. Okay, switch, you know?
We'll just try it.
So just juggle like regularly for a little bit. Yeah, see, that was it. So it's not too hard, it's just like, yeah. See, it's nice starting with tricks like this because it's like things that your hands already know how to do that makes it look a lot cooler. So try it again, and try to see if you can get a certain count in and make it look kind of symmetrical. So like if you want to try like doing 3, like try 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, or something in my head. But you're juggling, it seems like more up here, and I think that's actually making it harder for you. It looks cool and it's good for some tricks, but I think it will help you to have more control if you try juggling a little. I can give you a few options. Let's see, I'm trying to think of ones that would be easy. One that I really like that's kind of hard though, is my dad taught me, is to bounce it off your elbow. And it looks like when you do that, people are watching, they're like oh gosh. And the way you do that, as if it was your right hand actually just throwing it. So if you watch, it's like, I kind of stop, I bounce it, drop it.
And then keep going.
Yeah, so I stop, bounce, and then I throw my left hand.
Okay.
So, yeah, that's it, that's good. Don't worry about the catches right now, we want to worry about the throw. If you can get a good throw, that's what matters. Nice. You did it, you did it. Oh, that's so exciting. You did it once, so you know you can do it. So you know you've got it. She's good.
Let's see.
Especially if we're learning in 5th grade. She's learning to bounce off the elbow.
Well, look at you.
I'm impressed. I'm impressed that she's standing in one spot for the most part. Usually it's a lot of chasing.
Yeah, I chase all the time. I'm like a dog.
Would you like to learn? We can start with the pins with you.
No, I need
I can get my knives out of the car.
Yeah, knives. Let's start with chainsaws.
I'm okay. We're going to backtrack just a minute when you take a breather. Do you need a drink of water or anything?
I'm good.
Sweet. So then I think I want to backtrack just for a second. I want you to try that first trick we were doing again. Because sometimes giving your brain a break, like all of a sudden it's like, oh, I figured it out. I see that you're already juggling a lot lower than you were before, and I think that's helpful.
I think it's just because I got into it.
You were doing something different than I did, but it looked really cool. I think you
when
just
it
invented your own trick.
When it came, and I threw it
Over the top. I think that's what it was too. Let's see. Now you have to teach me how to do that. Let's see. So you were doing.
Yeah,
I don't even know.
I was doing that. You did it on the first one.
Well, that's great. I know what trick we're learning next. This one is called tennis. So watch the red ball. Do you see how it's going up and back and forth? So basically, you're doing the same juggling pattern, only what you like how you just did. You're throwing one over. Don't worry about keeping
Can I
going.
use those ones? So
Yes.
it's kind of like a red one to think about.
Yeah. Although you might not want to worry about which color it's
Yeah.
going up,
Or
because you
what
might be like, wait.
Yeah.
But
Just
it's nice to
one
have one color to focus on.
Yeah.
Right, I can throw it back. We can break it down into different moves. That was good. You got it over. Nice. See, that was it. It was a little skinny warm face, but that was it. That was the right move. I'm really impressed with how quickly you're picking up on this. We're gonna have to move on to chainsaws pretty soon. Oh no, just kidding. All right. How about you take a breather for a second? You want to sit down for a second? Sure. Just give your brain like, okay. I could show you like the idea of what a couple more tricks would look like if you wanted to do it on your own. I could show you what it would look like trying to learn how to juggle 4. I could show you, we could do a little bit with the pins, which is fun, but really hard. So what would you like? One that also looks really cool that's kind of hard, but if you practice it, is going behind the back like that.
Yeah.
And the way, you think you can do that? Sweet, we'll do that in just a
I'll
second.
try.
Yeah, so it's just, the hardest part is getting the throw behind your back to work.
I
And
do
it's-
basketball, we do behind the back stuff, so I think.
So you think you'll be able to do it? Great. So then, yeah. And basically, you're acting as if it's coming from your right hand. So you're about to throw this one. See when I throw it, how I throw that one too? So it's like, right. So yeah, sweet. So you can probably do that one. Try to make sure, that it's coming up on the hip or shoulder. So that you can put the other balls down for a second so that you can catch it in that left hand. You know what? Oh man, if you like that, you know what's really fun is when you start juggling, you'd have to probably practice at home, but you take the 3 and you throw 2 out like that, and then you would grab them and start juggling with them. And it just like freaks people out. Well, yeah, we can try it. So yeah, I have them in between my
W.
Yeah, make a W. I'm actually using my thumb, that's what's different. So keep that one, with your 2 fingers. There you go. What is she doing?
Okay.
Yeah, that was good.
So, but when you go regular line, right? Since I know how to do that one, or like know the motions, I could regular line that.
Go try this behind the back.
Yeah, I'm gonna try. Ready?
was good. Could do it. Yeah. Not bad.
Maybe you'll practice on the three. Yours are smaller, aren't they?
Yeah, I have small hands again. From you.
They work better for different tricks sometimes. Do you want to take a break and try something else? You could do it. You could do it. Is that it keeps coming across your arm. You want it to go up over your shoulder. I do that a lot, like smack myself with the ball. All right, so I'm gonna throw it to the right hand. Good, see? And it's not too hard.
It's not. Okay, sorry.
Oh, yep. You threw it over a little bit, I think it confused. You gotta throw it under still.
Yeah.
There you go, yeah. Yeah, see, there you go.
Yeah.
Too hard. I'm gonna try throwing all three of them to you. I'll just do it one at a time. So it's the same thing, it's just you make sure that you've got two in each, or one in each hand. So I throw it. So actually,
do I just catch, and then go?
Yeah. Do it to me really quick. So you just throw it, and I would catch one with this hand, I'd catch one with this hand, and then I'd just wait.
Oh, got it.
Yeah, so it's really easy. So you just pick, yeah. I'll throw it over. It's okay to throw it over. It's just, if you're not planning to do that, then it's kind of hard. So, ready? Here they come. Yeah, there you go.
Hey, not bad, Fred.
Yeah.
Did you get behind the back yet?
Not yet.
It'll just take a little.
We're taking a little break, hoping this will help her brain figure it out. One is going that way. Looks so
I saw
cool.
this video. It was like 64 balls. 2 people were juggling. They're like bouncing them off the ground.
Oh, so close, so close. That's good. Try not to focus as much on the lean as you do on the throw. I think that might help. Because you don't need to worry about dodging it, just worry about throwing it over you. It looks really hard, but it's actually not that bad. The hardest part is just getting that flip down, the spin. Right, getting the right amount of spin. Right hand is a good way to start, and then you just flip it once, catching your left hand.
That's really easy.
Yeah. See, it's not as scary as it looks, and it's so fun. And it looks so much cool. Like, you look so cool when you can juggle pins. People are like, oh man. When you learn a new challenging skill, it actually increases your brain matter. Because you think about it, like, you don't build a whole lot of muscle, like walking around every day. But when you're actually doing strength training, or working those muscles out specifically, then they grow. And your brain's a lot like that. So when you're learning like new challenging skills, it increases the gray matter in your brain. Right, left. And you can pause in between if you have to stop and think about it. So it's just, I don't expect you to be super great with the pins after today, but I do think it's.
So, can you do it once for me?
Yeah.
So I can see something.
So it goes right, left. They're going, just like when you juggle, one is going right under the other one.
Here. Okay.
Yes.
Here.